Hello my friends who are listening to Ebird Online, and I'm back with another review. Guys, I told you last week that I thought that Jasmine was up to no good and that she didn't like Gino at all and she was waiting to, destroy him to bring him down. Well, after seeing this week's episode, I've got kind of not a new take on it, but an altered take. I think the lovely Jasmine is getting herself all lubed up for her career as an OnlyFans content creator. And I also think that clueless Gino has absolutely no idea about this. Now far be it from me to give an SHIT about the man they call Gino, but I do have to call Jasmine out because you're so transparent I can see straight through you. Guys, in this video I'm going to make my case for Jasmine not being at all interested in Gino, not even in the slightest, but just interested in getting to the good old US of A, upping her social media followers count and making as much cash as she possibly can. Want to hear more? I thought as much, but before we do, please don't forget to like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. A massive thank you to everyone who's subscribed in the last couple of weeks, but if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing. And also, if you enjoy the video, please don't forget to smash the like button. Right, so without further ado, I give you Jasmine and her skullduggerous plans. So in last week's video, I showed my shock and surprise at how open Jasmine was being with regard to her and Gino's sexual relationship. The first thing she did, which really surprised me, was to speak so openly about her relationship with Gino to a plastic surgeon whilst on camera. She was in there asking for vaginal rejuvenation, and she said she thought if her nunny was a bit tighter, that it would help Gino to come. And guys, you could tell the plastic surgeon was super embarrassed.
So I'm hoping if my pupunana gets tighter, he will be able to inside of me.
But now I've thought about this in light of what's happened this week, it makes me realise that she just wanted to talk about, sex chat, and not just to let everybody know how bad her sex was with Gino, but really to let everybody know, I love sex more than Gino, my sex drive is much, much higher. Guys, in case you missed it, I'm a freak. And in doing this, I believe that Jasmine wants to make just one point. Everybody, as if we didn't already anyway, see me as a sexual creature. Guys, think about me having sex. Think about me wanting sex. Soon, I'll be in an American city near you, wanting sex, and not being able to get it from Gino. See what I'm getting at, guys? I honestly, genuinely believe she's drumming up business. And then last week, again, when she met up with her ex-boyfriend, Dane, I think his name was, she couldn't help but let us know that he's amazing in bed and an amazing lover. And when I looked at Dane and looked at Gino, I couldn't understand how any sane person would take the option of Gino. And Jasmine explained it by saying, well, I like the chaos. But really she wanted us to know, here's who I used to have sex with. Everybody, imagine me having sex with somebody who's not Gino. And imagine it could be you. So this week we see Gino with his family and they're eating Italian food. But his family have got some worries about Jasmine. Oh dear, you don't say. And the first thing they seem to be worried about is Jasmine's new apartment.
I noticed you got a new apartment.
Yeah.
Do you pay for all that stuff?
Well, I've helped out. I've helped her out.
Interesting.
But guys, did you see the look on Gino's face? He wanted the world to swallow him up. Yeah, I've been, helping her out a bit. No, Gino. Repeat after me. You pay for your girlfriends. That's what you do. That's the one and only reason that you have these girlfriends. But that was just the hors d'oeuvre. The main course for his family is of course the contentious issue of a prenup. And his uncle asks him, have you mentioned the idea of a prenup to her? And Gino says, no. Uncle, you know the answer to that. Let's take a trip down memory lane, shall we?
Jasmine, did you know that Gino was considering a prenup before you got married?
No, he never mentioned it to me. I'm not signing up any prenup. If I'm in the United States and we get married and he screwed it up, I'm going to kick him out of the house and I'm going to stay with everything. No.
Yes, Jasmine knows about the prenup all right, and guess what? She's not signing. Jasmine thinks if he messes it up, I'm going to take everything and I'm going to kick him out. Now you guys know that I'm a fan of prenups just so that everybody knows where they stand, but this from Jasmine is quite ridiculous. If for some reason the relationship breaks down, no matter whose fault it is, how do you think that you can go and take somebody's property that they've purchased and been paying off for many years? And as we already know, Gino wants to start a family with Jasmine, but Jasmine already has 2 kids, neither of which does she live with. And last season, when they first got together, Jasmine pretended that she wasn't taking any birth control, but then when they had their first argument, she very quickly reminded him, "I'm so glad I took my pill. I don't want a kid with you." And I think that's actually the truth. I don't think for 1 second she wants to mix genes with Gino. So why would he give you a prenup that gives you everything when I don't even think you're planning on having a child with him? But guys, Gino is too worried that Jasmine's going to leave him if he asks her for a prenup. Gino, if that's the case, then you should consider that she only wants it so she can make money off of you in the event your boondoggle marriage doesn't work out. And Gino's brother says, "Don't you think this is a lot? You have so many arguments and you're scared to bring up things like a prenup. Is this really somebody you want to build a relationship with?" And Gino just sits there with his usual hangdog expression, and we all know one thing, Gino isn't going to do shit about this situation. He's in love with the idea of somebody as fit as Jasmine wanting to give him the time of day, and that's the driving force behind all of Gino's actions. And then his sister-in-law says, "Gino, I think you need to stick up for yourself a lot more." And Gino agreed. He said, "Yeah." Oh, sister-in-law, there's no chance of that, for Gino has the quintessential loser's mentality. And then his brother said, "She's going to respect you, and if not, on down the road she goes." Guys, then on down the road she goes. There's one thing you're never ever going to get from Jasmine, and that's respect, Gino. You heard it here first. And so next up, we're meeting up with Jasmine, and she's meeting with some of her friends. And guys, this is when I really knew this girl is trying to do some OnlyFans shenanigans. She's trying to be Larissa 2.0. And they meet at a bar and they sit down, and the first thing that Jasmine says is, "I'm nervous about seeing Gino. And the main reason is because of the lack of sex." Bingo, here we go. Sex once more. And her friends tell production that this relationship really worries them because Gino is 18 years older than Jasmine and his sex drive is, well, very low, and Jasmine's sex drive is very high. Oh god, guys, Jasmine's got her friends in on the sex chat as well. Jasmine, we see you. We genuinely, definitely see you. But guys, that wasn't quite enough for our Jasmine. Oh no, no, no. She wants to ramp it up a notch. And so her friends give her a present. And guys, they gave her anal butt plugs. What? Genuinely, this girl has no shame. She does not know what the meaning of the word shame is. And once more, she massively overshares by saying she wants to try anal with Gino. Okay guys, if this were true, and I don't believe it for a second, but if this were true, why would you need your friends to buy you your preparation butt plugs? Why would you not just order them yourself online? Why do you need to do this on camera? I'm very, very sure that Gino knows nothing about all of this, and I'm also very sure that he'll be highly embarrassed when he does, which I guess is real time, more than likely right now. And when she took her gift, she said, "Oh my god, I love the colour." There'll be a very different colour soon, Jasmine. Sorry, Mum. I swear to God, guys, I hope my mother's not listening. I doubt she will be. Thankfully, she's not one for reality TV. And then Jasmine explains to us all how you use them. Jasmine, the clue's in the name. We know how you use them. But of course, Jasmine doesn't want to miss an opportunity to let her OnlyFans subscribers-to-be know what kind of content they might be in for. And so they talk on and on about her and Gino, and she and her friends cackle as if they're on a hen night. Guys, I've got to tell you at this point, Jasmine's voice gives me misphonia. It really does. And then Jasmine tells her friends that she doesn't get on with Gino's family. Jasmine, you don't even get on with your own family. Where are your kids? Where are they? But she continues. On social media, one of his cousins said, "Jasmine, do you really love my cousin Gino?" Hello, Gino's cousin. The Ebird can answer that. No, she doesn't love him. But guys, what Jasmine said next told me all I needed to know. And I quote, she said, "I was like, son of a biatch. Why the F do you care how much I love him? I don't have to answer to you. I don't even answer to my mum." Guys, A normal person would have said, yes, of course I love Gino. I love him deeply. I'm giving up my whole life for him, to be with him. But oh no, she says, why do I have to answer to you? She couldn't answer the question without bloody lying. Not only doesn't she love him, she doesn't even like him. And guys, here's Jasmine's take on why they asked that question.
That ugly message that I got from Gino's cousin, Dana, is very concerning because they see me as an opportunist. Someone that just wants to go to the United States, marry Gino, and after I'm, secure with a citizenship, just goodbye, Gino.
And she actually said, they treat me like I'm nothing because I'm a Latina. Like I just want him for his green card. I think it's fair to say, Jasmine, their treatment of you is based on what they've seen thus far, and do you know what? I don't make them wrong. And then her friends say, aren't you worried about going to America? You'll be all on your own, no friends or cousins to run to if you argue. And then Jasmine said, I've been thinking about this. I bloody bet you have. And she said, when Gino comes here, I'm going to ask him to write a will. And in the event of his death, he has to sign everything, the house, all of his money, everything, over to me. Oh God, guys. She's got her own Lifetime movie here, Wives with Knives. But guys, she doesn't want him to just do this if they get married. She wants him to write her into his will before they get married. When her friend said, if you get married, she said, but what happens if he dies before I get married? I don't want him to die. It might happen at any given moment. And his family, well, they'll end up with everything. Jasmine, they're his family, so they should. Oh Lord, she really is warped. And guys, if I'm honest about this, I believe that she's doing this to counter what she knows is coming, this prenup chat. So as soon as he says, I want a prenup to protect myself from you in the event of a divorce, she's going to say, well, I want you to give me everything in the event of your death. And that's going to be, I think, her, tit for tat in that conversation. And at this point, I just think to myself, her friends are either extras, highly likely, or fucking idiots, because neither one of them decides to talk any sense into her. And so next time we see these guys, Gino's boarding the flight, and when he arrives in Panama, Jasmine runs towards him, and she practically swallows his tongue as she kisses him. And then she kisses him all over his face, and the couple laugh like a pair of imbeciles. But in a final call to her would-be OnlyFans subscribers, Jasmine says the following.
She's my baby. And if we were not here at this public place at the airport with tons of family kids and stuff, my lipstick will not only be on your face, but on my favorite piece of meat on earth.
I don't know.
But look at the look on Gino's face. He gives the producers a real WTF look. Oh, Gino, if only you knew. And guys, I do hope that Jasmine's going to be embarrassed about her actions in the fullness of time, but I sincerely doubt it. She's absolutely shameless with a capital S. So guys, what do you think? Do you think that she's planning upon doing some, OnlyFans or, adult content for the internet? I certainly think she is. She doesn't waste an opportunity to bring up sex. And it's not just Jasmine of old saying, Gino, I don't want more sex. But it's very, very crude. It's very, very intimate. It's shit the average person doesn't even ever talk about. A lot of people don't talk about this to their closest friends. And did you see the look on Gino's face at the end? Guys, if only he knew what she'd been saying whilst he was back in Michigan. So yes, I'd love to know what you think in comments down below, and I'll get on with my next video. Guys, thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to me. Please don't forget to press that red subscribe button if you've yet to do so. And also, if you enjoyed the video, smash the like button because it does help my analytics. I'll be back very soon. Thanks so much for listening. You've been listening to Ebird Online, and I bid you good day.
Oh, but I don't really miss you, baby.